Okay. Hello, hello. Settings. Okay. In theory, that should be set up well enough that my fan isn't coming over the microphone. I have no idea. If any of the lurkers here would like to tell me, that'd be great. Referring to people lurking on the stream, but I'm glad that Discord also isn't bleeding the fan through, because that'd be sad. Because I had already set my Discord up. Tall, if you're talking, I have not heard you recently. I keep seeing you light up. Anyone, anyone else hearing Tall? Okay, I don't have him muted, so question mark? I his volume is maxed. You know, I want to reload Discord and see if it's because he was here when I plugged in the microphone. Maybe it's just telling him to pass off. All right, there we go. There's a tall. All right, that one record. we... Yeah, most likely won't. So let me see here. I'm gonna mute myself from Discord. I mean, you just... I don't know how much he's got on him, but... Only can hear you, but volume's maxed out everywhere. Interesting. Settings? No, not there. Okay. Someone say something so the lovely individual lurking in my chat could let me know if they can hear you.
Hello. Hello, cat.
It actually isn't
Hello
cat.
there. Oh.
It's just random person. Which welcome. Data is Samir. So Data Angel. Data Fallen Angel. Apparently, it's someone that knows you, Jera.
Huh.
Apparently knows you by voice. So I don't know where you plugged the stream at, but they didn't say hi to anyone else. They just all caps said, "Aw, Jera."
Interesting.
So Jera, you apparently got a fan club you haven't been telling us about.
Subreddit r Jared the Mage.
Oh, he's so loud. I am sorry. I did have the desktop audio all the way up on OBS. So let's drop it down to -10. All right, Jera, give it a whirl.
Hello?
You're still so loud. I'm gonna have to like kick you in the spleen or something.
Hey, I just got the last of the splinters out of my hands.
Context?
Well, I was trying to get to my shuttle, so I was riding a bike on campus, and for some reason I have like one of those messenger bags that goes over my shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
and the bikes on campus have like a little basket, right, that goes in front. So I was trying, in my infinite wisdom, to move my bag into the basket while the bike was in motion, and it was still like strapped around my body. And this led me to veer off the side of the little path and fall face first into this sort of wood chip pile and just absolutely riddle my hand with splinters, both of my hands with splinters. And I've just now got the last one. That was like a couple weeks ago. Jared made fun of me when it happened. I was kind of pissed because it really hurt.
Wait, that happened how long ago?
A couple weeks, I think.
And you're only just now getting the last splinter out.
I mean, there are a lot of like small splinters. I got the big ones out. Like
It's the
the ones that
small
I
ones
could.
that cause infections?
My hands are not infected.
Well, it's hard to be infected when you are an infection.
Ouch.
Look, sir, I know where you work.
Look, we just got fined $5 billion. You want to kick us while we're down?
Yes! It's probably my one and only chance to. Alright, so we're just waiting on our GM, I guess, to get a cup of tea. I bought ice cream. Why do I not have my ice cream with me?
If it's anywhere near his sandwiches, he probably went to Mordor to get it.
Oh, don't even. We've lost raid time to those sandwiches. I don't want to hear anything about them ever.
Jared's gonna have our group raiding for the first time tomorrow.
You had a whole group, Jara?
Yeah.
What raid are y'all starting with?
I'm gonna go with Last Wish because that's the one I know.
Although there's been some pushback that we're not doing the first one.
Like, not doing it at all?
We're not doing it
first.
yet. Yeah.
But it's easier. And you're
Yeah, but I
like
think
stupidly overleveled for it.
we're also stupidly overleveled for Last Wish.
I can feel somewhere in the universe, Lord Derp of the family Derp is just cringing. That you do not want to go and contend with Callus in all of his opulence.
No, we will eventually. More like, I don't want to, get the Legend of Acreus on one character, then have to do it again on my PS4 character when I bring it over.
I hate that they made this update on Roll20 where we were supposed to be able to like shift where player boards are.
Yeah, that.
And then
Didn't
they
go
made it
anywhere.
where only the. Well, I guess like when I'm the GM, I think I can do it. But all right. Let me open the character sheet. Stuff and things.
Stuff and things and things and stuff. Let us start as we always do with roll call. Dokas,
Hello.
Totzik,
I'm here.
Salik,
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Boblin is currently not in Roll20.
What?
I do not see you on Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh, I still had it up from Monday's game. Launch. Okay, it should be in momentarily. There, I should be in now.
And Boblin.
I'm Boblin.
There we go. Boblin, you will forever be always roll called last because it seems like the perfect time for you.
Boblin doesn't like to go last.
When last we met, you
Boblin
all...
always had to eat last, and Boblin has some deep-seated anxiety because of it. Boblin grew up in a food-insecure home.
Goblins.
So
There was like 27 siblings.
I know.
All right. When last we all met, you had gotten some. You had talked to Wakanga Otomu again. Got some information there. He had asked you to do a little favor for him if you were ever in the area of some to look into finding I believe a golem that he was interested in. Then you had went down to the dinosaur races, which you had heard was today. You had peer pressured Boblin into riding. Found that one of the dinosaurs that was open for non-standard riders was Scarback, a T-Rex. And and you peer pressured Boblin into riding, and he got first place. So he's feeling quite good right now, I would assume.
Boblin is the best. Boblin the Dragon Knight. Not dragon. Dinosaur. We're working our way up to dragon. Quote, I want to ride a dinosaur.
All right. You'd all have made some bets. Some of you had won. Some of you not so much. But
As long as he was able to pay, and I've not made any trouble with that.
yes, yet. But what shall you do now, Boblin? You have finally been pried off of the rope that you had been on and have been put back on the ground.
Ah, this is nice. That was fun, but this is nice.
Are you satisfied, or do we need to put you on something bigger?
Ah, there are bear ones, but the T-Rex is the strongest and the sharpest and the strongest.
That wasn't a yes or a no.
Isn't I?
Did I not say we'd make a dino knight of him yet? Nay, he handled that big brute like a dream.
Thank you,
Yes,
Bernie.
like a dream sleep.
Good night, Birdie.
Did we win?
I don't know. Still calculating that.
I won.
Well, frivolities aside now, I believe it's time we go and meet with a guide. We have quite a bit of an endeavor ahead of us.
Indeed.
We're still this talk of needing a license. I'm not for it, but
Got to follow the rules.
Maybe. So, I guess to the don't quite remember where we would meet these fine individuals. No, not her. She's just trouble incarnate. I think was enough to. Hey, archivist, wake up. Birds rubbing off on you.
So no, I do believe he is addressing you.
Kiara?
I think Jared imploded. He felt bad about getting called out for being too loud.
Uh-oh.
Yep, Jared imploded. I see no green light, Jara.
Fan club got him.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, intermission.
Well, while he sorts through his ledger, I believe we had settled it between Hugh Hackenstone and Musharib.
The dwarf and what was the other one?
Dwarf.
Two dwarves?
Yes.
The two dwarves.
Musharib claims to have known the jungle. That does give him a significant advantage.
That would be helpful.
I mean,
Would you like me to pull up their?
Hello?
I've already got him up.
Hey!
There we go.
Okay.
I think we're more leaning to Musharib because of his offer of secondary form of payment and requiring a relic But seems we've lost our wizard during the race. I tell you now, someone's gonna be turned into a newt. Or worse.
He was asked to talk to some people in an alley.
That does not sound safe.
It's perfectly fine for a man of his character.
But yes, I don't know much about the fire newts, but I think it's an undertaking we can manage while juggling the multitude of trying to save the world.
Alright.
I would agree that Musharrab's probably the best choice given our not exactly unlimited wealth of funds.
I mean, particularly.
It seems we were all in agreement then.
I got lots of shinies.
Yeah, that you did, Sir Boblin.
No, he hasn't earned that. Give the goblin a big head. It would be easy to squish. No, I said that out loud, didn't I? Alright. Well, I guess it's off to the tavern. Again, I don't recall where we were to meet with these wonderful people.
You do know some of them frequent the taverns, so people there would probably know where they are.
I don't think he works for the actual mercenary fella. Alright. I began to collect the small ones.
Excuse me.
Yay.
Look, just because the dwarf has wandered off does not mean you get to ride it on the back.
But there's space on the back.
The archivist needs it for his books.
No, alright.
I'll prop him up on my shoulders.
Ah! It's quite the improvement. I thought I was gonna have to be carried like you was a mama cat and I was a baby little kitten again.
Don't tempt me.
Onward! To the den of iniquity!
I just kind of lean my head back and look up at him. Excuse me.
Please?
Salik! Wakey wakey!
Oh, yes. Let us be on our way then.
To the pub!
To the pub.
No.
Excuse me. It doesn't take you very long to get back to the Thundering Lizard. You're home away from home. Your very sweaty home away from home. That you had residence of. Where you found these job boards. It's about, I would say about lunchtime at this point. There's a lot more people. A good amount of adventurers are coming in from the races or doing other things. Maybe even coming in from the port. It's a lot more bustling than it was yesterday, at least.
Oh, lots of peepers. You guys hungry? Boblin's hungry.
I will place the goblin down. By all means, go partake of food.
Yay! Boblin runs to the
Yeah.
the nice toast man who gave him toast yesterday or this morning.
this morning. You know what? Give me a flat D20 roll. A boblin, specifically. $17. Yes. As you're going up to the bar, a couple of the people at the bar recognize you from the races. It's like, it's the goblin who was racing on Scatterback this morning. 3 cheers.
You saw me ride the dinosaur?
Yeah. You're screaming the entire way.
I was so much fun and so fast. I couldn't believe it was so fast.
Here. And you get a bunch of people within the tavern cheering on.
This is so cool. Guys, I made so many friends.
Oh, so it was him.
Yes. And then the bartender comes up. All right. What you want now?
Some lunch would be great. Very hungry.
All right. Got the catch of the day. Nice and
Fishies.
fresh.
I like fish.
All right.
Probably
Catch of
brand
the
new
day for the local racer.
That would be great. And how much for fishies for my friends too?
I believe a normal meal. Second. I have none of my books next to me. Oh no.
Boblin is gonna turn, look at shit, these T names really mess with me. Yeah, he's gonna see Tokas, and I don't know who that refers to.
Tokas is the gnome. Toxic
Okay,
is the
he's
centaur.
gonna see Totzig and say, "Hold on," and run and try and get Totzig's attention. Problem is, he's still on back of the centaur.
No, Totsig is the centaur.
What? Shit, I'm so confused.
Tokus.
This is Vax and Vex all over again.
Tokas is the finger waggler. Totseg is going to hit you with his hooves.
Tokas, no. He's gonna try and get Tokas's attention.
All right, here we go. I found the prices on food. All right, I'd be 5 silver for the catch of the day.
Boblin is like over as friends and sort of just holds up a hand to the barman as he wants to talk with Tokas real quick.
Not a problem. Took me a bit to find the book and find where I needed.
Tokas. Tokas. Tokas.
I buck a little as I hear the goblin getting louder and louder. Or
Oh,
apparently
come
his
on.
mic
No,
exploded
let me
again.
hear
Oh, come on! This
Damn it,
is usually
Sheriff.
me.
No, it's his
What?
microphone. Really need to set up the technical difficulty scene I used to have.
Yeah.
Oh, Jarrett, you're back. Can you hear us? You're probably saying stuff we can't hear.
Check, check. 1 2 1 2.
Well, we cannot hear you. There we go.
This is awkward. Check, check.
Hello?
There. We're here.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's try this again.
Togas,
What?
does Tatsig prefer hearty food or human food?
I,
He prefers human food.
Okay, just checking. Yes, fishies is good. Fishies for everyone.
5 silver per head.
It's very good fishy. Spend all my shiny. Boblin turns over the coin nonetheless.
Yeah, you hold out like there's the 4 of you, so it's like 2 gold out of your pile, out of your new bag.
Eat up, everyone.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it comes in some fresh caught fish from the port. So yeah, it is very nice.
Is this dinosaur?
No, that'd be bigger. Hello. Oh, there's Skorgan.
that'd be a
This is
fizzing.
Skorgan.
Did he come back with a new pet rabbit from those debt collectors?
Hasn't green light yet.
Dun, 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 dun.
I wonder what dinosaur tastes like. Boblin says he like chews down on a fish bone.
Dude, don't eat the bones.
What do you mean you're dying to bones?
Fine, choke. What do I care? I've been trying to kill you since I met you. I mean,
Do you just
My siblings say that a lot too. Chop. And Boblin is just like no tables manners, just chomping down on fish bones.
okay,
He's
this I will
sharp.
actually scold him over. Just
Ah,
fork, knife, napkin.
what do you want me to do with the knife?
To use it to cut the fish.
I will lean over the table and show him how to cleanly pull the meat off the bones. My daughter eats neater than you do.
You got a daughter?
Nah, you didn't hear that.
It is written down.
Don't make me buck.
I didn't say that out loud.
I'm about to say.
This is so slow. Boblin is like tugging at the napkin a little bit and like using cutlery. Why do you not just grab it and chop?
Courtly manners, Boblin. Courtly manners.
See, I got to.
Yes?
If I want to be a knight,
You need to eat
Yes.
plainly and well presented.
oh. Boblin's eyes go wide and he looks down at the cutlery. Like this, and he just sort of is like very like over exaggeratedly moving the utensils before like bring the knife up, the fork up to his mouth and like stuffing half of it into his mouth and taking a bite.
It's a start.
His teeth like scraping on the metal.
It's a start.
After pecking at a cut at my fish, I just like slightly shake my head, going, "Seems we still have a ways to go yet."
I'm learning.
all right? You could probably ask around the bar, and they'd tell you that Musharib. Yeah, you're looking for Musharib, right?
Yeah, we're
Alright,
looking for Musharib.
just making sure. Just making sure. Ah, yes. Ah, right. The old dwarf looking to get back in his old ancestral home. He should be around. And they direct you to. They direct you to some place called Executioner's Run. Yeah, he likes to bet on the runs over there.
Sounds friendly, to say the least.
Oh yeah, we don't got a lot of punishments for crime breakers. Usually just the run.
Lovely. Well then, appreciate it. And I'll slide him a silver.
All right. Yeah, just head north to the old city. You'll see it in no time.
Go back to the party. All right. Hurry up with the chow. We're rapid to go. I don't. Time is ticking away.
I'm ready.
All right.
Like this? Boblin tries to wipe his mouth as best he can, but he's still learning. Can I do it, God?
I'll lean over with the napkin and get the little spots he
Yes,
missed.
though I think you're supposed to take the napkin off once you are finished wiping.
Ah. And what do you do with it?
You see that round bin over there? That is called a trash can.
Yeah. You guess. Well, me and my siblings, we were rummaging them because you never know what good stuff the homies leave behind. But really good stuff too.
I know you said you meant to say humies, but you did just say what the homies leave behind.
I ain't
The
gonna
sentence
hear
or his voice just changed. I don't know why.
You never know what the homies leave behind, yo. Like, ah, crap. That broke me.
No, Goblin.
Memories of a different life.
Like in a red bandana, pulling up with
red,
the blood.
red bandana, white t-shirt, a little wife beater, and the super baggy jeans, which
Yeah.
aren't actually baggy at all. They're just normal sized jeans. He's just so tiny.
What's up, Joe? Word to your mothers.
Okay. Let's not with that. I will once again gather up the small ones, look about, see if Fizzink has caught up to us. Presumably not seeing him, I will leave word with the tender that where we've gone off to, should Fizzink come looking for us. And away we go once again. Fizz Fingers is typing.
All right.
Because if Fizz Fingers has been trying to talk, we've not heard him at all tonight.
Nope.
That sounds par for the course.
Poor Tokus. Or is it Toxic? Huh.
Just listening on my sword.
No Discord. Good to have you regardless.
I wonder if Skorg is the mysterious stream watcher.
I don't know who the stream watchers are, but I welcome all of them.
Hi, I'm Babbling.
I am one of them.
I know one of them, Jera. But anyhow, yes. So to the Executioner's Run in the northern section by the old town, old city.
The old city.
The other one's
Yeah.
getting bobbling up on the shoulder.
Edward,
I look up with the excuse me face.
please.
Oh, that got me so. What?
You were saying? Okay.
I don't know why that got me so mad, but it did. It's just the soft please.
He like looks up with a super serious sort of scowl and bow and says, "Please, if you don't mind."
Off we go.
Uh,
Sleek, you're on your own. No room for birds on here.
Oh, wait. Yes, I'm coming.
Or like halfway down the street.
As you pass through the archway, technically out of the city and into what is known as the old city, you see right as you are entering, two large ziggurats, connected to a bunch of connected to each other and into a ramp into a small kind of tent town. And in the middle of that tent town seems to be a gigantic trench in the middle of the ground, with people gathered around it, cheering and yelling. As you walk up to the trench, you can see a man running for his life as two velociraptors are chasing him.
Oh no! We got to help him.
Why?
Indeed.
Were you guys not paying attention? I'm fairly sure that man is listed as a criminal.
But he's
But-
gonna get eaten.
Maybe he shouldn't have committed a crime.
We don't know what he did.
No, we don't. But I'm not the judge or jury
Wait.
here.
He's gonna get eaten.
Well, then avert
We
your
can find
eyes.
out later. As I try and cast sleep on pretty much all of them.
So
Give me a
lucky.
second. I know there's something for this.
I don't have Mage Slayer.
Why would you just punch him?
Why would I punch? I have 4 deadly weapons.
There, kick him.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's going to interrupt the spell a lot better than my fist would.
There.
But, just a long,
Yeah,
just...
so-
So you'd rather let him get eaten then?
You've already... We're waiting on the results of your sleep spell.
Oh, whoops. Okay. I thought you interrupted. Okay, let's see.
No, I don't have the ability to, unfortunately. So,
Let's see. Roll 5d8.
Now
it
I
says.
have to look up the health of a normal person and the health of a velociraptor. See if you just put to sleep a bunch of people in the crowd and got this man eaten.
well, I mean, how wide is the lane of the run?
15 foot deep, 50 feet
Oh, wait, is he
wide.
outside of the trench or inside the trench?
He's inside the trench and look like he's running from one end to the other, being
Now-
chased by two velociraptors.
And how down? You said 15 feet deep?
15 feet deep, 50 feet wide, and 200 feet long.
Oh, okay, hang on. I was under the impression that he was coming, like, running outside the crowd towards us.
No, this is a criminal running for his life.
Would you like to rescind your magics?
Well, I haven't rolled yet, so, I would say, yeah, reset.
Okay. So, like, basically, as you're going to waggle your fingers and do some magics, a dude's, one of the guys cheering on is like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is what he's supposed to do." gets through the run, he gets free.
What? But he's gonna watch. He's gonna get torn apart.
Well, that's the risk. Don't
What?
break the law.
What'd he do?
I just continue walking
What'd he do?
away from the conversation.
From what I remember, this when they put the man in, I think adultery.
But this isn't right.
Do you want to get thrown in there?
We've already walked away at a nice, healthy trot.
Yeah. As you see the man get up to the other end, start climbing the rope as a velociraptor grabs onto his leg, and he is struggling to climb the rope as a velociraptor is ripping into his thigh.
Guy, what? Boblin is very distressed.
Focus,
It's getting him.
Boblin.
What?
Not our lands. Not our rules.
We can't just. But this isn't
Okay.
right.
All right. As you are, like going back and forth, you see the man pull himself out of the pit and just kind of kick the velociraptor back down into the pit, bleeding profusely. He is like raised up by the crowd. It's like, yeah,
I survived.
Yeah, you see a bunch of people like throwing down little betting tickets. Like, God damn it!
I look for
And
the
going
albino
over to other
dwarf.
bookies.
See.
You manage to see rather standing out is two individuals. One second, page. It's right here. No, it's not. Here it is. You see a halfling and a human just throwing down their betting stubs. Like, God damn, you were so close, ah. Ugh.
Not who we're looking for.
All right, so anyone who's looking for Musharib, please give me I don't know why I haven't played 4th edition in years, but I wanted to say Streetwise because that's the thing you use there in 4th edition. I guess I would say perception to look through the crowd.
Would you allow investigation?
That would work too. Perception or investigation sounds perfectly sound. Sleek, you look around and you kind of get a bit disoriented with all the people cheering like right next to you, kind of ruffling your feathers. It's like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Too many people, too close. But Totsik and Tokas seem to have their wits about them in the crowd, and spot a dwarf, pale and with white hair, much as you have seen described of the albino dwarves of this region, sitting close by, basically on top of some of the ruins, just watching. And it looks as though you have found this Musharib.
Alright then.
Yeah, found him, have you?
I
Mhm.
just gonna kind of muscle my way through the crowd, taking a good shot that not a whole lot of people are gonna want to get in my way.
I mean, you are quite large, and if you like, just you could very easily just like wade through people, much
Careful not
like
to
a
step
bard.
on anybody.
Yeah.
I'm careful too. It's
Yes.
excuse me,
You had
pardon
to get
me,
used to
pardon me,
this.
pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, pardon me. Don't make me throw the goblin at you. Just move.
No
I'm not a
pickpocketing.
projectile.
Anything to
No
projectile.
pickpocketing or get thrown in the pit.
Correction, I don't want to be a projectile.
That's the better way to say it.
All right, you make your way over to this dwarf, just sitting there on some rubble, kind of elevated, a little above normal height. As he just like slightly looks down at you, is like, "All right,
Hi.
This is Boblin.
idiot."
Hi.
N- Pardon me, but are you, yeah, Musharib, the guide?
Aye. Who be asking?
Potential employers. Can we talk somewhere a little less raucous?
All right. As he
Says he only know the one word.
hops down,
Like he
this
asked who was
man,
asking.
as far as you can tell, uh, seems to not wear a whole lot. He seems to have some pants on, but there's no shoes, no shirt,
No
some
service.
very intricate tattoo work all over his chest and arms. As he leads you a little into the tent town close by. All right. So you're looking to go into the jungle. I assume
Indeed.
since you seeked me out, you saw my post. So
Having gotten a
no.
little less noise, he just falls asleep.
I wake him up.
Yes, yes, the jungle is indeed our destination.
So normal rates, 5 gold per day, unless you're looking for a little bit of adventure.
We haven't discussed it heavily, Mr. Musurib, but I personally am very interested in attempting to assist you in this personal endeavor of yours. Yes.
Mm.
As am I. By the way, have I ever heard of this before? Of the Morden's Gauntlet or Harak Hamar?
You know what? Do a history check.
Is as a gnome, I have Artificer's Lore, which gives me expertise when it's related to a magic item or whatever. Would that apply?
Um,
Should I roll a history check as well since I'm a cloistered scholar?
it's more along the line of local history, so I'm not quite sure if it would be applicable.
I did just go through a local library recently.
Yeah, that's the thing that's holding me down. So I would say you two were the ones that went to the library, right? Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, I would say it would apply.
Do I get my racial bonus though?
What? I'm confused.
Whenever I make an intelligence history check related to magic items, blah blah blah.
You said you'd get advantage on magical item stuff. Yeah.
I increased my proficiency bonus.
Oh, yeah, because you just said that you got something and never
Yeah,
told me what you got.
add twice. I said expertise.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. Well, okay. Salik, you remember while looking through some of the books that that when you were at Wakanga's villa that you had heard of Hrakmar, and let me just see if I can do something real fast. If you would, if you pull out the map, you get a. Where is it? Okay. Can I interact with things? I should be able to interact with this on this map. You would know the location of it from what you had looked through when you had looked through the charts and stuff from Wakanga's map. So let me just there. You know it's you know roughly where it is. It is over in the Cobalt Mountain area. Right there. From what you can tell, that would be quite a ways away on land. But by sea, it would be a bit faster. Though you would have to dock probably somewhere close by. Tokas, here, the Morden's Gauntlet is you have heard of stories pertaining to you know who Morden is. He's a dwarven god of smithing and I believe the patron god of the dwarves. In the Forgotten Realms, I am not too familiar with Forgotten Realms stuff. But you know that items named after Morden and are usually venerated by dwarves. And the Morden's Gauntlet is, I believe, a. One sec. Is there a special thing? I don't believe so. I don't. I know there's a thing to this. I'm just wondering what exactly I can say because it's not showing me it here. Name. What? Easiest way? Look it up through this.
You said Haraknar was up in the Cobalt Mountains.
Yes. I believe you should be able to see it.
No, I got the city map on.
Oh, whip it. There. There. There we go. You're back. And you know that Hrakmar is down here to the south.
Ah, okay.
Well, as long as we head there, I have no problem stopping on the way. Perfect. We'll start heading south.
By land or by sea?
Mm. not a generally stable thing. With someone with four legs. I will say you are. Well, that'd be the first for me. You're the first centaur I've ever seen. You're quite odd. Mhm. Well, I'd say the easiest way would be by boat, but that would cost you. I don't know a captain of. I don't know a boat captain myself. Always been one with the land. I would say we could probably. Oh yeah, you guys. Right, he doesn't know you guys have a map, so he's just kind of going off the top of his head. I would say the easiest way would probably be
Would this help? I would pull out. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Then forget I said that.
Yeah. I would say easiest way to travel in Schultz, at least down to the south area, would be by Lirville. So if you guys if you would be able to procure some canoes, that would be much easier than traveling on the dense and unfavorable land sometimes.
I look to the forelegs.
Mm.
I don't know if I'd be good at paddling.
Mm. All right.
Not. I don't like this career change. I'm a knight. To be a utensil or a tool. I object.
If I would
Uh,
say
I'm
the
confused.
easiest way of getting the next closest place to have some supplies once we start heading south would be Camp Vengeance. That new camp, the order of this those weird order of the fist people put up. To smite the entire jungle full of free of undead. Yeah, that doesn't work for you, isn't it? Oh no. Oh right, that'd be the Fort Balerian people from the Baldur's Gate. Eh. Eh. I ain't one for politics. Hello?
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 Okay.
Those.
All I heard was
Oh,
Mutt say I believe and
I
then
said,
it
how
cut out
soon
real
would you be
quick.
ready to leave? As I realized I apparently
Oh.
muted myself on Discord quite some time ago. Hi guys.
That's
Hi!
weird.
No, I've been hearing you.
Hi.
No, on
Yeah.
not Discord, on OBS.
Ah.
Hmm.
Oh.
So it's the complete opposite of the last time we had technical difficulties where I was the only one we could hear.
Huh. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So,
That's so weird.
so Tall's just been sitting here talking to himself. But yes,
Well, I could leave. I could leave first thing in the morning. Once I collect my things, and call in a favor or two.
morning. All right.
Be prepared. Insects, undead, random animal attacks. Anything that you think could go wrong could possibly kill you.
All right, Murphy, calm down.
I thought his name was Hadrog. What's your name, Dorothy?
Do you have any recommendations to keep insects away or the like?
One of the merchant princes has set up insect repellents. They come in blocks of incense or in a liquid that you rub on yourself. It smells like high hell, but it'll keep your bugs away.
So normal bug spray, got it.
They say it comes in a liquid.
Yep.
I'm going to confer with my fellow dabbler of invention. Do you think we could
Yeah, we want to try. We
douse a
probably
torch with
wanna.
it? Use a smoke?
Well, he said it comes in incense. So
Yeah,
I'd imagine
I
some.
thought we were trying to keep the insects away.
I remind
I'll be
myself that
prepared.
Bobblehead is on my shoulders while we're trying to have
I
this
just
conversation.
turn and stare at the goblin.
Boblin
Okay.
just gives you a completely innocent, wide-eyed, like blink, blink.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I
Maybe-
found it on D&D Beyond.
If you go looking, it wouldn't be hard to find in one of the bazaars. The insect repellent. You can either get it in a block of incense, which is sold at 1 silver per block, and it burns for 8 hours and repels normal insects within 20 feet radius of wherever it is centered. Or a gourd or vial of salve, which sells at 1 gold piece, contains 20 applications of odorless grease. 1 application protects the wearer from normal insects for 24 hours. The salve is waterproof, so it doesn't wash off in the rain. Which, yeah, it has been quite humid here, so you would expect rain often, from what you have heard.
I mean, I think we still buy, if it comes in a vial,
We buy the vial.
we buy a vial and probably a block, this incense, or multiple blocks.
Yeah, I was
We're gonna be out
thinking
for a while.
7 nights for the incense at least. At least.
Oh, I mean, we're gonna be traveling for probably easily a month before we ever make it back here.
True.
So, I'll fill up a whole, dedicated pocket on the pack saddle for it.
Yeah, if you guys are looking for stuff, you could basically get anything in the player's handbook, probably at price, if not a little more, because it's.
I think at this point we're just looking for the incense repellent.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
going down the list of things that
A
you
tent.
could find that are specialty items,
A tent would be good.
like the canoes. Yeah,
Which-
canoe.
Which I don't think we're gonna do.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
fair.
mind the idea of getting it, unless they have a collapsible. That'd be the issue. I mean, if given time, we could make it collapsible, but
A thing that the two of you would be probably interested in is a rain catcher. A device that a simple contraption that allows you to catch the rain that is coming down and gather it up to be drank in later. A rain catcher can be used for can be gathered into a 2-gallon container and can easily get up to 8 gallons of use a day in normal amount of rain.
Oh, assuming there's large leaves, that won't be a necessary item. I mean, yes, it's a dedicated item for it, and I do love
Yeah.
items that are crafted with a purpose. But also, like, I guess probably the closest thing the group has to a survivalist, we just find a big jungle leaf and roll it in shade.
Perhaps we look at one and then base what we do off of that.
But if I look at a gizmo, I'm gonna buy the gizmo.
Fair.
Because then we gotta break the gizmo to see if we can make a better gizmo.
Well, it's not that expensive, according to D&D Beyond.
I say we go pick up some bug repellent, and that be our first heavy investment.
Yes.
And then we'll see where our funds are from there. Because we're gonna need that, food. I may be a survivalist, but I'm not much of a hunter. More rope. We always need more rope.
All right.
But yes, definitely some bug repellent.
Yeah,
I like-
insect repellent is fairly easy to find once you get into the Grand Souk Bazaar. That's basically where the big that big covered area with the blue and white circular tent. Yeah, there.
As we're walking out, look at Bubba. Like, I hear there are insects here that are so big that when they suck your blood, they drain a small creature's worth of blood in a single gulp.
Really? That. Wow. That gives me an idea. Boblin will be back.
Where are you going, Boblin?
Boblin will be back. Boblin dismounts.
I'll say I comically watch him dismount by himself and threaten that if he kicks me.
Oh. Boblin will be back.
All right.
We'll be back at the end. Don't get lost.
What? Oh, where's Boblin off to?
Yes. Apparently he's
Right.
gonna go talk to his vampire contacts. What else could be told about a blood-sucking monster would remind you of something? It's only fair.
Yeah.
But a month's supply of the incense cost.
I will take care of that part at least.
Okay, then I'll take care of food, I suppose.
So that is. So figure 1 block a day.
I'm not gonna lie, it's already popped off.
It
my
lasts for
brain.
8 hours.
8 hours apiece for a block.
Yeah.
And
So I figure during the day we can just put some vials on us, or we buy a lot more.
Well, how much does it weigh?
It doesn't have a weight.
And what would you have of me?
Oh, Salik, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you dozed off again.
For a moment there, I did. Oh, yeah, insect repellent is the plan, from the sound of it. Lots and lots of insect repellent, preferably. I can only peck at so many bugs at once.
1 block of incense sells 1 silver. 1 lead burns for 8.
All right. Well, while you guys are making up your mind, let us switch cameras over to Boblin. Boblin, where exactly are you going?
Boblin is hearing talks of the dangers that they will be going into. Boblin has decided that he would like to do some shopping, and he is going to be looking for what I imagine is an even louder, possibly more smelly area of the bazaar where trained animals are kept.
All right. Give me a quick investigation. It's not going to be hard, but just see how long it takes you.
All right. Look, there are crowds. He's short.
Yeah, you get kind of lost in the crowd a couple of times. You get stuck in the perfume aisle for like a good 5 to 10. You don't even
Boblin
know how
can't
long.
breathe.
Eventually, you brave yourself, coughing and wheezing out of there. Uh, after a staggeringly long amount of time, and find yourself near a bunch of pens with different creatures being held and ready to be sold. It's like, my little friend, what brings you here?
I am. Hi, I'm Boblin. I am a knight. I want to be, and I am going on an adventure soon, and I want to uh, pick a little companion up before we head out.
Well, we have some of the finest animals here at the bazaar.
I'm looking for something small because I'm not too big.
Well, not sure if I have. I'm sure I could find something that would work perfectly for you. Yeah, come along, come along. And you see a bunch of cages lined up. You see a lizard about the size of a dog.
Ooh, what's that one called?
This one's Old Glass Eye. As you look, and both of his eyes are perfectly normal. Don't ask how he got that.
Okay.
You see another cage close by has a monkey with bird wings on him.
Oh wow.
Oh yes, a local favorite, a flying monkey.
Okay.
You also see a hadrosaurus close by as well, in one of the cages. Hadrosaur is from what I remember, is one of the small ones, right?
It looks like one of the spiky thumb ones, like from the movie Dinosaur.
Yeah, I'm just.
It looks like they walk on like kind of four legs, maybe stand up a little bit.
Oh wow. Okay, a hadrosaurus is a large creature. It's a 2x2. So you just see him like just reach down and pick up some food while with his neck as he's eating in his cage.
I think that might be a little big.
A little big, but you said you were training to be a knight. Well, look at this mighty steed you would have.
Yeah, I don't think my group would be too pleased if I brought back a dinosaur. Maybe when we're back and we get paid with all of our riches, I pick up a dinosaur.
Hmm. If not a dinosaur, how about a flying snake to go along with the flying monkey?
Does it have wings?
It also has wings. As you
Feathery
see,
wings?
a bit of an airy with some flying snakes. They're a bit small, but they would definitely be perfectly sized for a boblin.
Are they are they loyal? Do they stay?
If you train them well enough, the animal has to choose you as much as you choose them.
Hmm.
One of the key things you learn while dealing with animals on a day-to-day basis.
You got something that's like a mouse, but a little more to it. I mean, we got mouses where I'm from, but I wonder, do you guys got mouses or like mouses plus?
Hmm. Hmm. No, I don't think mice last very long here on Shalt.
Yeah, there's a lot of predators here.
There's a lot of large predators here.
Bobbin wanders back over to where the winged monkeys are.
All right,
Ah,
yeah.
what do they look like? What color fur are they?
1 second. Let me grab a picture because I have tokens for everything, and I love it. There you go.
Uh,
Furry, a bit chubby, from what you can tell, but they're
I only see
definitely.
the T-Rex.
All right. 1 sec. I'll move it over to the T-Rex.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
Sort of like a long-haired, sort of tan-colored monkey.
Yes.
Yeah, he's pretty cute, and they're smart.
Yes, they are quite smart, quite intelligent little animals.
How much?
Mm. For you, my friend, 100 gold. That is a
100
steal.
gold?
That is a steal for a mighty companion such as.
How much for the snake?
Mm. You actually have a working relationship with some mainlanders for those. So unfortunately, they would be at about 200 gold.
That's a lot. That's a lot of shinies.
Yes, yes. Apparently, they like to bring in their own pets, but
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
mm, it's a small price to pay to have a companion that would follow you into hell itself.
I don't know if that's gonna be 100 fucking gold. Um. Boblin's gonna look at the monkey and go, yeah, 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 yeah. All right, we can do that.
All right, all right. Think you have chosen wisely, my friend. This one seems to like you. As the one just kind of climbs off and onto your shoulder, and then just kind of like starts rummaging through your hair.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Boblin reaches up and like runs his hands like along the monkey's side, sort of getting a feel for it. Just very sort of like curious thing.
I would do monkey voices, but I think my throat would die.
So, what does he eat?
Mainly fruits. Fruits. Though, if push comes to shove, I think I believe they would be able to digest meat, though they prefer the fruits of the jungle.
Okay, that's reasonable. And he stays. Like, does he need a cage or nothing? Or
If you would prefer, go ahead and try to make friends and make a animal handling roll.
okay. All right, monkey. You know what I mean now, buddy. Let's see if this works. God damn it! I'm gonna lose this fucking monkey. He's gonna fly away.
Oh no. Goblin's hard-earned gold.
It's like odd
You
sales
just
are
see
final.
him. You just see the monkey just kind of like, from your head, just kind of like start crawling all over you, smelling
Ah,
you. Then he ends up grabbing your coin pouch and flying up into a rafter.
No,
No,
monkey.
no. Ah, shit. Hold on. I need to go get the big stick.
Don't hurt him. But at the same time, I need my shinies. So
Yes, and
I
he
need my
comes
shinies.
back with
You're
like
gonna
a
get your
10-foot
shiny.
pole, and then just starts like trying to thwack it out of the sky.
Don't, monkey, buddy, come here, please.
As the you, God, as you and uh the monkey breeder take some time and manage to finagle this little dude into a cage, and your money is returned to you. Uh, right, right. Here you go. Here is a cage for him, as he is now put in a cage that you could most likely carry.
Okay. Any tips on how to get him to like me? I want him to like
Um,
me.
Bananas are always a good start.
Oh,
Uh,
I like bananas.
Bananas, cantaloupe, nice ripe fruit.
Okay, I will definitely keep that in mind.
Yes. Now have a good day. Enjoy. Now and remember, if you have any friends looking for animal companion, we just got in a triceratops.
Oh, maybe. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Where did Jera send that? Maybe Takas would like that.
So he started saying scroll up, like he forgot which one of us was which again.
I wasn't gonna say it.
This.
All right. As Boblin leaves with his cage o monkey.
I'm only mildly offended.
Now, how is the rest of the party dealing with their day in the bazaar?
Well, I'm just waiting.
We're
There is a
buying
bar.
insect repellent.
Lots of insect repellent.
Lots of insect repellents.
And at least a month's worth of rations for the party.
All
I
right.
I bought a month for myself and either Fizzink or Boblin because neither of them are present at this shopping spree. I
All right.
believe
While you
Tokus.
were off shopping, could one of you give me a D100 roll?
Let's go ahead, Sleek.
All right. 41.
All right. You hear some more talk of some of the locals talking about how some adventurers are going out there, just like right off the boat, just running into the jungle and lasting like not even a day. It seems that a lot of the a lot of people kind of a lot of the locals just kind of see the adventures and just like start they don't really see they don't really respect the adventurers at this point in time, considering a lot of them are just kind of rowdying around, uh, getting into trouble, and just running into the jungle to die. You managed to hear that a good couple a good couple of people just go in there with plate mail armor, shields, the whole 9 yards, and just kind of die of heat exhaustion and lack of water. It seems like any kind of heavy armor is not really preferred in the jungles that are this humid and hot. And you kind of go through about 3 gallons of water uh, per person a day, on the usual when you're trekking through thick jungle.
I sort of, yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? Not grumble, but sort of like,
Mutter.
yeah, make a noise
Bless you.
before I convey this information to the rest of the party.
Mm.
When I concluded, I go on to say, we will either need a spell which shall make it easier to procure water, or we shall seriously need to stock up on water as in addition to ration.
The rain catcher.
What I'm hearing is, unfortunately, they're allowing too many amateurs out into the jungle.
I mean, anyone is free to go out to the jungle if they'd like.
But hey, that tells me there's a suit of plate mail armor waiting out there for me. After
Just need to find it and kill the
On that
zombie.
note, I am
Then
going
it's safe.
to I'm going to search the bazaar to see if anybody happens to have a scroll or something. That might help us with our water problem in the jungle, so I can add it to my spell book.
create destroy
Alright.
water. I can't remember what level that is. I think it was a third level spell.
I think it's third.
So it's not one you'd be able to describe just yet. And might not be one you'd be able to forge just yet. Assuming we're recalling it correctly.
I'm gonna need to look something up real quick. Create food and water is a third level spell. It's not
No,
what I was looking for.
not food and water. Create or destroy water is no. That's first level.
Oh.
It's cleric druid.
Oh.
Um. So yeah, not one that you'd be able to utilize, Mr. Wizard. I mean, you might be able to get a cleric scroll of the spell and utilize it as a scroll, but you wouldn't be able to describe it.
And scrolls are temporary, right?
One-time use.
One-time use.
But we will look into this rain catcher, I suppose.
There's also purify food and drink.
Oh,
There's also Goodberry, but I don't think. Well, for one, I don't know that, and I don't know where that is on the spell book.
good berries are
That one
druid.
I know you won't be able to.
Nah, that's druid ranger.
Yeah.
That's purely for sustenance, not for hydration. But yes, Salik, do make sure you drop your 15 gold for rations. It just basically means that I'll end up having to carry all the food unless we get another Bob.
Also, we can't get it either month. I just looked.
No, we can't.
It'd be real helpful.
It would be. But we're gonna
For
go
Hmm?
get their a rain catcher.
Oh, a rain catcher should not be hard. Where is it? Oh yeah. You would find someone selling kind of packages of them, like they're broken down into easily traversable sizes.
Do they have one on display?
Yes, yes they would. It
Okay.
looks like it looks like a leather tarp attached to a wooden frame, and the wooden frame is attached to a barrel of some kind.
Okay. I'm gonna very quietly, Tokus, if you can maybe copy down a pretty solid sketch of that. I mean,
What
I
would
don't
it be to do
I
so?
don't mind buying one if we can reverse engineer it, because I have a feeling these are going to break on our travels.
Hello, how may I help you?
We're still debating whether or not you can.
Quite useful for adventurers like yourself. You do not look like you are from this part of the world.
I'm not sure where I look like I'm from, thank you very much.
That is quite fair. A rain catcher is quite a handy piece of equipment. Only 1 gold today.
5 pounds of pop.
You look like a smart man. You would obviously see the pragmatism in having a device specifically designed to get free water while you are out exploring.
I'm more interested in the container that this falls into. This is an 8-gallon. How sturdy is it? Clay, metal?
Yeah, there's some clay pots, some wooden barrels.
See, that's where the problem lies. Because
Yeah.
gathering rainwater, not a problem. It just needs to literally just needs to rain.
That does happen quite a bit here.
Yes, it's more. I'm more interested in a vessel for the water. Do you mind if I'm gonna like motion at the clay vessel? Do you mind if I check its sturdiness? I don't intend to break it or squeeze it too hard. I'd rather not be mid-run from one of your many local hungry denizens, only to hear me leaking.
Oh, do not worry. I completely understand. I've heard stories that even the dinosaurs themselves have been turning into the undead lately. Ugh, scary things.
Well, turn it over my hands. Yeah, that's a lot of clay. It's kind of pretty thick. I mean, yeah, you know what? If you want to buy one, I'll get some extra rope, strap it to the pack. It'll be uncomfortable,
I will
but
take it.
basically gonna run out of room for you guys to ride on.
Yeah. Well, I had a feeling that wasn't gonna last super long anyway.
Well, just wait till level 3.
Yeah. Well,
Plan.
level 3, we'll have another friend for me to talk to.
Plans within plans within plans.
Because I've read a bit into the Artificer, because like the construct thing, I'm expecting. So I'm just picturing you guys out in the jungles making a construct with the
Well,
bits at
my construct's gonna be easy.
I'm,
It's gonna be
sorry.
like a rock.
Does no one want to see Iron Man horse?
Oh, Iron Man horse is gonna be amazing.
I'm very interested to see how this ends up.
Y'all assume I'm going with Iron Man horse. You're wrong. But yeah, get it strapped up to the pack here. Buy another length of rope. So that's 30, 31 gold plus rope. Rope. We'll just do hemp rope. So 32 of my gold down the drain.
Money well spent. Come back to the bazaar at any time.
Eventually, I'm sure.
All right. As the two of you leave the as
All right,
as
thank
the
you.
two of you leave the bazaar and start heading back to the Thundering Lizards, right? Thundering Lizard. Blah. You see a woman stumble out from one of the streets towards you and grabs hold of Tokus's face and with pupilless eyes just says, "Speak to the wise guardian of Orlanga. East of Umbala, she can direct you to where you seek." And she collapses, and that's going to be the end for the night.
Like I'm like mid rearing, ready to just hoof this lady.
You can go ahead and do it. I won't mind.
She already fell over though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just see this lady kind of stumble out, grab the gnome's face, say that, and then just collapse.
What was it she said before she collapsed? I'm trying to jot that down.
All right. Not there. Here. Okay. Speak to the wise guardian of Orlanga, east of Umbala. She can direct you to that which you seek.
Oh no, notes are being taken on it.
Was the league following those two and just not enough again, or was he actually looking for a role which might be able to help?
well,
You
at
would
this point?
absolutely see people see merchants selling scrolls of like spell scrolls and stuff. Though I believe you would be able to find a spell scroll of create food and water. Though I don't think you can cast that right now.
Well, cast it myself, no, but yeah, it'll be good in an emergency, and I can probably copy it into my spellbook for later.
Alright. The price of, I believe it was the first level spell, right? Oh, right. Whoops. What was the one that you were talking about for first level?
Create water.
Oh, create water.
Yeah, that he
Create
can't use.
destroy water. Right. Ah.
Yeah, that's super late level.
Hmm.
So to any stream lurkers still around, I hope you enjoyed. It was a pretty mellow session. We are unfortunately down a player, but I think next session we'll be diving into the actual jungles of trolls. Yay!
Ah,
But you didn't get to meet Boblin Squire.
Not yet.
Wait, is its name Squire?
That's a
That's where we
really
hit
good
stop
idea.
stringing. Click.